Hello, beautiful soul. So this week in the Ascendant Circle, the theme of overgiving and boundaries came up really strong in the lives that we had and in the comments and discussions, and the idea that we had to prove our worth and the mental load was something that was a huge theme for many people in the comments. And, the conversation was evolving to something far greater, and it was really beautiful. But I wanted to remind you that you are worthy of rest. Yes, you are. No matter who you are, what you do in this world, in this life, you're worthy just as you are. And I know that that is scary for a lot of us, and rest was something that was hard for me to even do, right? When I transitioned from active duty to civilian life, being still felt wrong. Trying to I can still feel it in my body and remember in my body what that felt like when my daughter started preschool, and I came home to an empty house and I finally sat down. I have chills remembering this right now. And just like the quiet of the house and like the calm, and then knowing that it's like time now for me to have hobbies and redefine my purpose and redefine who I am and calm my nervous system and adjust my sleep pattern. In the military, we do 24-hour shifts, and I did retrans, so like I would be in the field with my soldiers and just like all of these different things. So sleeping at night was really hard. I had insomnia. I still struggle sometimes, and there were things that most people wouldn't even consider or think that would really think about, that I had to kind of teach myself and learn again, right? But the idea of sitting down and being still was so hard. And taking a class like yoga, or taking a class like Tai Chi, or some of these other things that I ended up doing was so hard, because being still and not being a busybody, not proving my worth, not doing something in that way, and not even realizing that I was doing that, it was a life lesson for me. Like sometimes just doing something because it felt good, doing something for no other reason than just being still, feeling antsy all the time and trying to understand why, right? There's so much more to life, and having to understand what it means to set boundaries, understanding no for myself, right? To say no as a full sentence and not have to explain myself. You and I, we, each of us, we are all deserving of a life of love, self-love, that doesn't cost us our peace. And for those of us who have had to create our own peace, if you have had to create your own peace, you understand how important it is to keep those boundaries. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to really practice returning to yourself in new ways and cultivating community in new ways, especially in the culture of the way that the world is right now. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people want community. A lot of people are looking for you. Will you answer the call? Will you show up? Can you show up? Do you have the capacity? A lot of people don't know how to be in community anymore. But anyways, I want to share this. I had shared earlier a different method for the Ascendant Circle membership, but I want to share this easy way. And it's similar to the spiritual hygiene method that I've shared in that self-study, but it's different. It's much easier. It's just a mindfulness technique. Just place your hand over your heart. Allow yourself to feel your body, to be present in this moment. And yes, I'm sitting in the chair with my leg up. I sit weird. But allow yourself to just feel your body. Allow yourself to just be here in this moment. Feel your body. Allow yourself to take the oxygen in. Feel it in your lungs, in your nose. Do that 2-3 times. Allow it to feel in your body. Allow it, like that experience. Allow it to make sound. Allow it to cleanse and clear. Allow it to be a part of the experience. And as it's doing that, what does it activate throughout your body? Do you notice anything? Do you feel it cleansing anything? Do you feel it clearing anything? Does a thought pop up? Does it release anything? You're allowed to notice these things because it's a part of your experience, right? And then ask yourself, where is my energy scattered right now? Sometimes we can feel it right away. We can feel it energetically. We can feel it in our mental body. We can feel it in our mental body. We can feel it. We know intuitively, right? And I want for you to call your energy back to you. I want for you to call it back into your heart space. I want for you to call it back. Call it back, right? You can say, I call my energy, I call my power back to me here and now, right? And if you've been with me for a while, you know I've shared many different ways that you can do this. I call my energy from all directions, from all places, people, right? I've done it in so many different ways with you over the years, but this is just a really simple way. I call my power back to me now. Simple. That's it. And as you do that, notice how it feels. Just notice how it feels. If you need to take another breath as you do it, take another grounding breath. Remind yourself that you're allowed to be present. You're allowed to practice life, to get things wrong and try again. And, you know, sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to get things right and to do things by ourselves. And every culture has community. The only thing that I have noticed that does not have community are the tenets of white supremacy and colonization. Every culture has community. Circles and focuses around community. From the animal kingdom to people, every ethnic background. We're not meant to do life alone. There are times where we need to turn inward, and then there are times where we need to come back out, find our aligned community, and be a part of our community, right? So I want to invite you, if you feel like you're ready, I have the Ascendant Circle membership here for you. And the purpose of it is to help cultivate these tools, these healings, this community, and gentle guidance from a soul-led place. And sometimes within the community, like yesterday, we had the live, and the live guided further learning because something came up within the collective that was collective led, right? And so that led something else. Because if the collective is experiencing something, then it's important that we let that guide us into perhaps a healing or a lesson, because it wants to be acknowledged, it wants to be released, right? And so I'm okay with that. So I invite you. And if that sounds interesting, everything can be found. I have the Soulpreneur Life Academy set up through the website, soulpreneurlifellc.com, and you can access the Ascendant Circle membership through there. Okay? I want for you to join us. I really do. And I've set it up so that it's affordable, so that you have payment options and you're in control of it and all of the things, okay? So I hope to see you there.